happening? Okay, I want to make a kind of a statement here where it's like this is called separating the sheeps from the goats. Okay, what's the thing about sheep? Sheep are pretty much non-violent. They herd in groups, and they also obey. Their leader of your human leader. Do they get lost sometimes? They get confused, and they probably follow the trails of grass, you know what I'm saying, to other areas, and then before you know it, they got away from the herd. That's your basic description of the sheep, but when someone corrals them back to where they should go, they go. So basically, a sheep means that they are open to correction, they are open to orders. They will follow the leader. You know what I'm saying? Sheep bull are people that don't know that, it's like sheep. A sheep is an allegory. You shouldn't actually be sheep like, but you know what I'm saying? It's an allegory. The difference, what's a goat? If you ever seen goats, they're very mischievous. They butt people with their heads, and they're known for being so stubborn. They won't follow no one. They do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So instead of just calling everyone sheeple, you gotta recognize the goaties. You know what I'm saying? The goaties are out here, and the goaties know what they're doing. They're not humble. They're not meek. They're not willing to learn. They're just stubborn people who just, consume everything else, and just they kind of, they're self-centered, self-serving. That's your whole religion of love of self, the pride of life, Satanism. That's why, they got the Baphomet. They actually do worship the goat. And then the goat is related to what's it called? It's related to Azazel. You know what I'm saying? Which is the first of the fallen angels. Uh or the first of the watchers, the captain of the watchers. So you gotta accept that there's sheeple, there's sheep, there's goaties. You know what I'm saying? And these goaties are everywhere. They're goats in sheep's clothing. It's like wheat and tares. Wheat and tares look a lot alike, but the end result of them is way different. You know what I'm saying? Sheeps are more community oriented. Goats are not. You know what I'm saying? Though you can get a bunch of goats who, meet up together and then go out and do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but then you also got this. You got the deceivers, the wolves in sheep's clothing. These are people who pretend. A wolf in sheep's clothing is not, he's not just going to be, they're going to seek leadership. You know what I'm saying? So they get to decide who lives or dies. You know what I'm saying? And goats and sheeps just don't get along, so you will not see us together. You know what I'm saying? Basically. So these are clarifications here, and I see how being a sheep is kind of frowned upon, but it's not really. It's being a goatee is what you should look at it as. Like call things as they are, not just as you think they are. Just do a little extra searching out and clarify these matters. You know what I'm saying? We are also told to be, listen, harmless as doves, but yet wise as serpents. Serpents. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's not that we ourselves are sheeps. It's just God looks at mankind as sheep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good metaphor. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Not every shepherd is out to, for the not the well-being of the whole herd of sheep. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the benefit of all the sheep. It even says in the Bible, it says, hey, if one sheep goes out, which good shepherd doesn't go out and bring that sheep back into the fold? So it's, you have to have a radical conversion, you know what I'm saying, to get out of your goatiness. You know what I'm saying? Your stubbornness, your unwillingness to learn, your hardness of heart, your hardness against other people, you're butting heads with everyone. You know what I'm saying? You're causing contention and strifes. Your lyings, you know what I'm saying? Your manipulation tactics, your enragement tactics, your agitation tactics, your provocateuring tactics. You know what I'm saying? This is all the tactics. The Satanists just use everything that you're not supposed to do. That's their first thing they do. And it's not really, they have no moral relative. They're just moral relativists. So it doesn't matter. It's just all they're trying to do is get you off your stable zone. They want to get you out on a limb. They're already out on a limb. They don't even care about the limb or the trunk. They're just out there. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to. It's like basically they're just trying to get whoever will give them any take heed or give them any ear, and they just try to provoke you into abandoning, you know what I'm saying, your stable place and get over there in the territory where it's unstable. They're trying to make you a double-minded man. You know what I'm saying, by causing fear, doubt, and they're just so stubborn. They just say things that they don't even really know. They've been taught this by their, you know what I'm saying, their hierarchy of saboteurs, how to undermine your mind. They're trying to engage you into a mind game where that's how they operate. It's all psychobabble, pseudoscience, quasi religious metaphysic, sacred geometry, just endless vanity, contention, and idolatries. You know what I'm saying? And they try to make that appear good. You know what I'm saying? But if you really look into the stuff, it really doesn't really confirm or deny anything. You know what I'm saying? If you look where the stuff came from, it came from them fallen angels, the Azazel, the goat. So just wanted to throw that out there, that there is a difference between, like, being a sheeple isn't a bad statement. It just means you're unaware, you know what I'm saying, of the deception of the wolves that are guiding you. You know what I'm saying? But better to be a sheeple than a goat, but better to be a sheep than a sheeple. You know what I'm saying? Better just to, you know, it's just you got to look at these things and see how they're using it. It's like the term zombie. Zombie's code word for a person who's not involved with the New World Order. So you're not going into the bunkers. You're not going to be working for the martial law crew, the Jade Helm UN Blue Helmets. And what's another one of those terms? Yeah, like purge. Purge means it's the martial law force, the army of the Antichrist, basically. So that's the goats. So the goaties.